Hey guys, and welcome to episode 28 of the Game and Death Podcast. I'm Chris Gannon, and joining me we have Don Bernard.
Hola!
And Hollowblade.
What's up?
This episode was recorded the week of January the 21st, 2013. Yay, 2013.
Yay. It's a good year so far, isn't it?
I guess so.
Come on, we have two awesome games.
I don't have money for the second awesome game yet.
But you will soon, and then you will eventually get it. And you will see.
How many hours have you put into No Kuni so far?
2.
That's it?
Yeah. Yeah, I was really tired. I woke up really early this morning because, I didn't know what was coming in this collector's edition. So I looked it up, and then I finally saw it. I'm like, oh my god, that looks pretty cool. I kind of want that. And I didn't know that it was online only. You could only buy this from the Namco store, right? The collector's edition for Ni no Kuni.
Okay.
And that's been sold out for years and years.
Oh, well.
And so I went into GameStop and I didn't ask because I looked it up this morning. I was like, oh, it's only online. And I was already woken up, so I was like, whatever. And I came home and I played it for about an hour and a half, and then I took a nap. And I played it for like a half an hour to 45 minutes. It's fun.
Yeah.
It's fun.
Speaking of collector's edition, you didn't by chance get the Persona 4 Solid Gold edition, did you?
Okay, see, I pre-ordered it, and, GameStop, they're on point, right? They're on point. They know what they're doing. So they pre-ordered the standard edition, and I didn't get it. They only got one in, and that was pre-ordered by some other fucking asshole.
My plane trade down here has one.
Do they? How much are they selling it for? Those things are going for like $200.
$50?
No, you should buy that. There's only 10,000 of them made.
Really?
Yes, you should go and buy that. Hell, if anything, go buy it for me. I'll give you money for it. Because there's only 10,000 made. It's nothing special. It really is like a box.
It comes with a case. It comes with a case.
And then it comes with another, and then another special case. It's 2 cases, I think.
And some stickers.
And some
I was
stickers.
drooling over it. I kind of wanted it.
Yeah.
No, after the collector's edition, and somewhere Flip will be wanting to smack me in the face for this, but after the collector's edition of Borderlands 2, I will never be deceived by collector box ever again.
That's what I say. I don't buy those big clunky ones anymore. Like, I bought Gears of War 3 Collector's Edition. I bought, what is it? Fucking stupid ass Skyrim Collector's Edition because all I wanted was the art book. That statue is.
Oh, we just want the damn statue.
I want the fucking statue.
I'll bring it with me to PAX if we go, and I'll give it to you because that thing is so ugly and stupid.
Oh, I wanted it.
And I'll bring you the box and everything with it too. You guys can take that shit off my hands. Gladly. I don't want that statue. I just wanted the art book.
I don't need the box. I just wanted the Alduin.
The thing has a name, of course, right? See, to me, it just looks like a drag. Like, we have this store called Green Earth. I don't know if you guys have that over in the States. It's like a store where they sell stupid, like, fairy statues and dragon statues.
I don't know if it's exactly Green Earth, but we have one like it. They have a lot of, like, incense shit, and at least ours does.
Fairies and dragons.
I love that stupid store.
Like they sell like daggers.
Like 14.
Hey, I like daggers. There's something I can get behind.
I know, yeah, but like they sell the dragons, and like you put one and one next to the other, you can't tell the difference. So it's like this dragon, like you can't just put this dragon out for display. Someone will be like, oh my god, Skyrim, yeah, it's so awesome. No, someone will be like, oh, that's a pretty cool dragon, I guess. And I'll be like, yeah, it's from Skyrim. And I'll be like, oh, I don't really care. Other than Dawn. Dawn knows the name of the dragon. She knows exactly what it says on the little faceplate in that, like,
I don't know what it says language. On the faceplate, but I know it's supposed to be Alduin.
Yeah,
I wanted that stupid figure. Our local play and trade had one getting dusty there for quite a while, and we talked to the manager all the time, and he was trying to talk me into buying it so hard. I was like, nah. I think 100 was what they got down to with it before it actually sold.
No, they got it down to 80.
Damn.
That was still much, though.
They also have like 15 boxed copies of Gears of War 3 collectors.
Yeah, see, that's another one that was a complete waste of money.
I think they still have some of those Gears of War dudes.
Yeah, my GameStop has like 6 boxes of those. Just giant boxes.
GameStop still has those the Star Wars 360s.
Yeah. I only pre-order collector's editions if they have a statue or a figure in it these days, though.
Well, see, I'm the opposite. I don't want any more of those ugly, cheap statues. Like, I'm sick and tired. Like, the only one I really liked was the the Old Republic, Star Wars: The Old Republic.
Yep.
Like, that statue was made by, who was it? It's a really known website that makes statues and like is really good quality. Like, the thing has weight to it. It's not like a hollow like piece of plastic like the Gears of War one, or hell, even the what's it called, the Skyrim one.
I kind of enjoy the Batman one that Chris got. Was that with Arkham Asylum?
Arkham City.
City. I didn't remember, but that one was pretty cool.
My favorite statue to this date is the Bioshock one.
I don't like the Bioshock one, but I could less than give a shit about Big Daddy.
Which one? Oh, the Big Daddy from Bioshock 1?
Yeah.
I have that.
He's got weight to him. He's awesome.
Yeah, his little thing is, his drill is broken though, is cracked.
You know, same thing happened to me. I super glued mine back on, but at the same time, you could have contacted them with it, and they would have sent you a new one. So I have 2 Big Daddies.
Really? Because
yes.
I know on eBay those go for a bit. That collector's edition, for some reason, goes for quite a bit.
Like, that's what I have the Tomb Raider collector's edition pre-ordered just because it comes with a Play Arts Kai Lara Croft.
Oh yeah, I kind of want that too because I know the Play Arts figures are really nice. Like, if I know the figure I'm getting is like made by a company that I know that they make good quality like action figures or statues, then I'll get it. But like that Gears of War statue is like, it's so ass.
That cheap plastic thing.
Yeah, it's like plastic. It's like it has no weight to it. It's like hollow. There's nothing in it. It's like there's no weight to it. It's just like a cheap piece of plastic.
You know what's really awesome? The Assassin's Creed 2 Ezio was really awesome.
Yeah, I have that one.
Really
that
awesome.
One's nice too. Yeah,
and I think the Connor figure is really cool.
Connor.
From
Assassin's Creed 3. Yeah,
that's probably one of my favorite collector's editions I've bought to date. It's the AC3 one.
I didn't get that one because I'm not that big of a fan of Assassin's Creed.
Oh, I am.
I know you are.
But no, I have the Tomb Raider and the Bioshock, both the collector's editions, already pre-ordered because I want the Songbird statue really bad.
Mm-hmm.
And Play Arts Kai figure, come on.
Yeah, I already have all the new Play Arts Tekken and Street Fighter figures pre-ordered. Waiting for them for May for them to come out.
I'm waiting for the what the hell is it? The Mass Effect the figures.
Oh, those. I don't care about those. I already got the ones I wanted this year.
The Play Arts Kai ones?
Yeah.
They're supposed to be releasing FemShep.
Yeah, I don't care.
That's like the only thing I want.
Because like, I don't know, like, yeah, they like Shep and FemShep look cool, but like, it's pretty expensive figures. Like, they're like
sometimes I wish they would just sell the figures instead of making it a part of a big stupid collector's edition.
That too.
I don't know. I'm kind of done with collector's editions.
Like, have you seen the Bioshock Infinite collectors?
Yeah, Chris has one reserved.
Oh, do you?
Yes.
Like, it looks kind of cool. It comes with a whole bunch of, like, it comes with a terrible art book compared to the Bioshock 2 art book, but that figure, what is that? That's
Songbird.
Songbird?
Yep.
I don't know what that is, but
the new Big Daddy.
Oh, see, it doesn't look as cool.
You don't think it looks as cool?
No,
awesome.
Not really. For some reason, I have a feeling it's going to be cheap plastic, and the wings are going to come unattached, and you're going to have to attach them to his back.
I doubt it.
Okay, that box looks pretty small. I don't know how he can fit in there. Unless his wings move, that'd be kind of cool if his wings are actually like fabric or like a rubbery thing, and like he comes in like in the box, and his face is wrapped, like covered by his wings. You know what I mean? That'd be pretty cool.
That'd be cool. I doubt he's going to be plastic because they usually do a really good job with their statues.
I did pre-order the Heart of the Swarm Starcraft 2 Collector's Edition.
How much WoW stuff does that come with?
It comes with... Oh, it does come with some WoW stuff. It comes with some Diablo 3 stuff, some WoW stuff, and some Starcraft stuff.
I want Diablo 3 stuff.
Like you get like wings, like you know how in the collector's edition for Diablo 3 you get the angel wings. In this one you get like Zerg wings. So, like you know how Kerrigan has those like wing things that she has on her back.
Right.
Right. You get those in Diablo 3. So it's pretty cool.
That's cool.
And in WoW, I think you get some sort of Zergling or something like that. Some sort of Zerg pet, a Hydra. I'm not quite sure. I'm not 100% sure. You do get some WoW stuff, though. Almost positive. Some pretty good collector's editions coming out this year so far.
Okay, you guys want to get started with what we've been playing?
That's why I stopped.
Yeah, let's do this.
Oh, I'm sorry. All right, so Dawn, what you been playing?
I'm still playing Jenne D'Arch. I'm kind of frustrated with it. I don't know. It's like I enjoy the storyline, but I'm bored with the battle system.
It's pretty slow, right?
It just pisses me off that it, like, I'll be like, yeah, you know what, I'm going to play for a while before I go to bed. And a while is, you know, like an hour or so. And that'll be enough to get through.
Half of a battle?
Yeah, like, maybe a whole battle if I really, like, trug through it. And it's like, okay, now I don't feel like it did absolutely anything. Like, if you look at the main map, you know, where you save at, I've, you know, gotten to like maybe the 5th or 6th branch off point from the start. It's like, wow, I've gotten nowhere in this stupid game.
Sorry. But you're enjoying it still, obviously, because you're still playing it.
I don't know. I don't know how much longer I'm going to be playing it because the battle system makes me angry.
I'm telling you, you want an actual RPG. That's what you want.
No, I want a hack and slash. That's what I want.
Oh, dude, make her play a Tales game.
No, I'm going to make her play DMC next.
Oh, that's a good choice, yeah. I mean, I don't know if she'll like that, though.
She likes God of War, so I'm pretty sure she'll like that.
Yeah, there's platforming in God of War. A lot of puzzle solving.
I don't love God of War, but I like it. I like it well enough. You can turn it on and kill some dudes and feel satisfied with life, and then turn it off and not deal with any puzzles for a little while if you don't feel like it.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so yeah, you'll like DMC then if you like God of War.
I'll probably give that a shot. I don't know, and then I've just been busy with crap for the site, so I haven't really had much time to play.
Yeah, we've been doing lots and lots of stuff on the site.
Yeah, the site's looking better and better each day as we slowly make it a masterpiece.
Yeah, you guys can go check out the DMC review. It's up now.
Oh man, I was so mad yesterday. That reminds me. I was so mad. I was trying to use my scanner, and apparently what I thought to be awesome Epson printer has this horrible flaw in its design where they were like, yeah, we're totally going to rig this bitch up so that you have to spend money on ink, whether you feel like it or not. I have all, well, the one is really, really low, but the other 2 inks are replaced, and one of the inks got all the way empty, and it's one of those, you know, scanner, fax, do everything printers. You cannot do anything on it if any of the inks are empty. So I needed to scan something which has absolutely nothing to do with ink, and it wouldn't let me do that.
You couldn't even scan?
No scanning. I was like, I really hate you right now.
Wow. I think that scanner just owned you.
It did. It fucking bent me over yesterday. I was so angry.
Oh, that sounds sexy.
It didn't feel sexy.
I'm sorry.
Shame. Awful.
Well, we did have to go out to Walmart at 10:30 at night to get you ink cartridges.
Yeah, because I needed to get that shit done.
Yes, so we can go to PAX East.
Yeah.
Woo.
Let's go to PAX East.
Woo, Boston. Woo, PAX East. Woo. Sorry.
That's
all right. Hala, what you been playing?
I've been playing a plethora. Actually, I've been playing a lot of RPGs. I played, we play Black Ops 2 every week. There's nothing new. I finished DmC, Devil May Cry.
Yep, as did I.
Yep. So I guess we can discuss that when you bring it up. I played some DJ Max Ray on the iPad. That's a fun game. I played a little bit. I don't know if I said this last week, but I played Mugen Souls.
Yeah, you mentioned it last week.
And I played a little bit more of it, and oh god, this game is like, it has like, it seems like it could be fun, but like it's so complicated, and like it's one of those like super Japanesey RPGs where it's just like it's too much, right? So like, I don't know, I put that down. I was like, okay, that's enough of that. I was playing Mana Chemia Student Alliance on the PS Vita, but it's like a PSP game.
The hell is that? Another RPG?
It's another RPG. Like, remember that Atelier Maru game I kept talking about and you kept giggling about it?
Yeah, because it's called Atelier Maru.
It's the same game, I guess you could say, like a same type of game. Like, they're called alchemy games, and they're all like the same. So I guess if you take like Persona and how you have like a week to save the person, this is the same type of thing. Like, you get like 2 weeks to like alchemize an item that somebody wants, and if you don't get it on time, you get game over. But the games are really cool because they have like really relaxing music, and like the gameplay is really like calming. I don't know. It's just a really, really like nice set of games. Yeah, I played a little bit of that, and I bought the new game No Kuni.
Yeah, I want to hear about this.
Okay, it feels like an old school RPG. I don't know what it is. Like, I was talking to you a little bit before the podcast, and like, I don't know what it is, but it's making me remember like, Final Fantasy 7, Final Fantasy 8, Final Fantasy 9, like all those older, like what was that game? Legends of Dragoon, games like that. Like, I don't know what it is that's making, like, maybe it's the animation, maybe it's just like the way you kind of get stuff.
How's the battle system?
It's interesting.
How many Pokemons have you caught?
One. Well, I haven't beaten the first, like, the first, I guess you could call it tutorial boss. Like, I'm still in like the tutorial area. I'm still learning. They're still explaining shit to me, but like, I can run around now and level up and stuff. But I don't know, the battle system's a little bit weird. So like, you share your HP and MP with your Pokemons.
That sounds dangerous.
And your Pokemons replace you in battle. So like, let's say you summon Pikachu, right? Like, you're main
not
character
standing there with it anymore?
Your main character is no longer fighting. Pikachu's the one fighting. But then like, Pikachu can only fight for so long, and then he gets tired, and then you come back. And then you have to wait a little bit until you can use Pikachu again. So it's a little odd. It's not like, it's kind of what I was expecting, but it's not. As well as you can run around freely on the battleground, on the battlefield. But it's kind of turn-based, but it's not. It's very interesting concept. It's not bad. It's really cool, but
I don't know how I feel about that. Like, that sounds too much like stamina. You generally like when a game's trying to limit my stamina.
Well, I mean,
I don't hear stamina anywhere.
Well, the duration that your Pokemon can fight. Like, I haven't.
Pokemon gets tired, that's stamina.
Yeah.
Yeah, but then you fight as you again.
Yeah, and then you fight as you again. And if you want, you can summon a different Pokemon. At least I'm assuming you can. I'm assuming you can't just carry one Pokemon with you.
So are the Pokemons more stronger than you?
Yeah. So like, so far you get like a little warrior dude, like I guess your traditional like high defense, like higher damage, kind of like character, I guess. That's like your tutorial one that you gain. And yeah, it definitely, like, you do 1 to 2 damage while this thing does like 5 to 6 damage. So like, you'll use it as like your main source of damage, I guess, while you're fighting. It's interesting concept. It's a little different.
It's kind of like Dragon Form in Legend of Dragoon.
I guess, yeah. Yeah, if you really think about it a little bit, yeah.
Okay. Or Summons in Final Fantasy VIII.
Like, so I don't know how partying is going to work. Like when you find another person that's going to come with you.
Are there limit breaks or anything?
Not that I'm aware of yet. I mean, you're a little kid.
Yeah, but you're in this special world of No Kuni.
Right, but you're a little kid. You're supposed to be like a wizard or something.
How's the voice acting?
Oh, that's another thing. I don't like the voice acting. I'm thinking about turning it to Japanese, but I don't want to read subtitles. Like, okay, it's this weird, like, they're British sometimes they're American, and sometimes they're like Australian.
Oh no.
It's so bizarre. Like, at least the main character's voice. Everyone else seems kind of okay. Like, his mom has the same problem as he does. Like, it's like sometimes they're American, you can't notice the accent. Sometimes they blatantly sound like Australian, and then sometimes it's kind of British. So I don't know. And then like you have that little guy with the nose candle thing on his nose.
Okay.
It's like your little, I guess, like your tutorial.
Your narrator?
Yeah, your basic narrator. And like he's all right. He's got like a Britishy kind of Irish voice, but he's consistent.
That's good.
Yeah, so I don't know. Another thing that's really cool is though all the artwork's done by Studio Ghibli.
Yeah.
And like they have full on animations, like full on like clips of like actual animated, like your character like summoning something or like stuff like that, where it's like, you know, like a movie. It's pretty cool.
I want to play this game so bad. I just don't have the money for it right now.
You definitely do need to play. It's really good. Like the reviews are not like, they're like 9.5s and stuff. It's no joke. This game is really fucking cool.
I don't care what other people review a game.
I mean, like, you know, if the reviews are high and you're like, oh, no, this looks like a paid review. This is not a paid review. This game's the real deal. This is a top-notch RPG. We haven't had one of these in
since Persona 4 Golden.
Well, Persona 4 Golden is old game is old, right?
Shut up. That game's awesome. Do not defile the awesomeness that is Persona 4.
Why am I getting yelled at?
I swear to God, I'll drive to Canada and I will delete every save that you have on your Vita.
But I mean, I think Persona 4 is the PS2 version of Persona 4 is the last good RPG we got. I can't think of like an RPG that stood out that much this gen.
Lost Odyssey.
I haven't played that, but I'm not a fan of the main character. But maybe, yeah, because people do say good things about that. But yeah.
My biggest problem with Lost Odyssey is you were invincible. You couldn't die. You were immortal.
There's no game over?
There's game over, but like the big part of the story is like you and your party are immortal and you can't die, but yet you can die in a battle.
Well, you have to make it challenging, right?
Yeah, then don't call him immortal. Call him somewhat immortal.
Well, is it like dying, or
I don't know. It just says game over.
Maybe it's like elves in Lord of the Rings.
What do you mean?
Like they sometimes refer to them as being immortal, but they aren't like all the way immortal. They can die in battle.
No, like you get shot in the chest and stand up, like Superman immortal.
But you can die in battle? That's dumb.
I don't know.
Only a little bit immortal.
Semi-immortal?
Like, I'm only immortal for like the first 5 hits. After that, it's
immortal
fair game.
Light?
I'm immortal in the story cutscenes, but in the actual game, I'm a bitch. It's alright. Go ahead, stab me. See if I bleed. Oh shit, I do. Alright, so on to what I've been playing. I've been playing Black Ops 2 again. Like we do every week.
Yes.
That's what we do.
Gotta play Black Ops 2.
Persona 4 Golden, playing some more. I'm so stuck.
Are you still stuck on the same boss?
Yeah, I can't beat him.
Ooh. I told you this game was hard, and you're like, oh, no, game is easy. This game is so easy.
I never said the game was easy. I never said that. I said that I really dislike... I don't dislike the combat, but it's not my favorite part of the game.
Exactly, yeah. The combat is like the weakest part of the game. It's not bad. It's just everything else is so good.
Yeah, exactly. So I'm still stuck on that stupid...
You're still stuck on that boss.
8-bit robot dude. I think I need to go grind out some more, but I only have 2 days before he's dead.
Right. If you can invest on the healing by the fox in order to not like go home to
That
rest.
would require money.
Do you not have money?
No, last time I did my grinding, I went back and I sold all my crap to the guy that makes weapons, and I got a weapon that's like 3 times better than what Yosuke had, and armor for my boys.
Because like you could go in, fight, and like with the money you make, use it, like go back to the dude. Because once you leave the TV, I believe you can still go back, right? Go to town, sell your shit, go back in, get the fox to heal you with that money, and then keep grinding and just keep doing that over and over again so that you don't. But I heard that if you fail, the guy, Igor, just sets you back a week and lets you try again. I don't know if it reverts to the stats you had that week prior.
Yeah, that's my only problem.
I mean, you could try it, just test it out to see what happens. And if you keep your levels, then that's kind of like, well, you can't really technically get game over.
I don't even want to do that. I'm a little miffed because I've been doing steadily getting through this game. Like I'd hit hard ports, I'd grind for a little bit, and then I'd be able to take the boss down. Not easily, but I'd be able to take the boss down. This boss, I'll play it for like 45 minutes to an hour and 15 minutes, and I'll have him almost dead, and then he just kills me.
Jeez, I wonder how it's going to be when you get to the actual boss that I struggled with, where you have, let's say 500 HP, and like one thing hits you for 800, and there's nothing you can really do about it, because you can only have have one resistance. That's either you get hit for a shit ton, or you get hit for a shit ton.
No, the persona I have right now is what is it? He absorbs all regular elements and is resistant to light and darkness.
Right, but he's normal to physical?
Yes.
Right, that's what kills you in one hit. And if not, then randomly you'll get hit by some elemental attack. That's without spoiling anything.
Yeah. Well, in that game, besides this boss, the only other enemies that I really had a problem with were those giant tank things. Those
things have so much HP.
They have so much HP and they hit you really hard.
And they don't take very much damage.
From anything?
Yeah. Even on easy, those tank things were not hard, but they were like overly annoying.
And the worst part,
everything else.
The worst part is I have to grind them so that I can get the items that they drop to make better armor for my dudes.
Mm-hmm. Have you used your gems to buy our weapons?
I don't have the right gems to buy the armor.
Oh, okay. See, because I didn't even know you could do that until recently.
Yeah.
And I haven't played the game in a couple of weeks because I've been playing other stuff on my Vita.
All right. That's enough Persona 4 talk, though.
Yeah.
I started playing Retro City Rampage.
How was that?
Good. I enjoyed it. It's free with PlayStation Plus right now. I definitely recommend you guys download it for free. It's an old school kind of Grand Theft Auto style game with lots of throwbacks to like 80s and 90s NES and Super NES games.
Mm-hmm.
I enjoy it. Yeah, I wouldn't pay money for it though.
No?
No.
Isn't it one of those cross buys on PlayStation as well, where you can play it on Vita and PS3?
I believe so. I'm just glad that I got it for free.
Yeah. I mean, it's not one of those games I think you'd go out of your way to buy, but if it's free...
If it's free, you play it.
You play it, right. You'd give it a shot.
I played more Borderlands 2.
Did you play the DLCs?
No, I'm actually trying to get my dude to level cap.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I need to do that too. I want to play the DLCs now.
Yeah, exactly. I'm almost to that point where I'm ready to play the DLCs.
Mm-hmm.
So, that's if I can beat Dead Space 2. Because I bought Dead Space 2 probably about a year and a half ago for like $6 on sale, and I'm just getting around to it now. I have a save that says that I played 6 hours of it, but I don't remember playing 6 hours of this game.
It's a good game too.
Yeah, I'm really enjoying it. It's
That's
actually
fun.
getting me really pumped for Dead Space 3.
Yeah. I like the environments. Like I like how it's in the city now. It's not like in the spaceship.
Yeah, well, I'm really enjoying the game. It actually makes me scared and jump, and Fuck, don't come out of there. Fuck, don't come out of there. Fuck,
It's
don't come out of
so
there.
funny to watch him play.
It's not scary. It's cheap scares. It's like
Yeah.
American scares.
I
It's
don't
not
like
like
cheap
It's
scares.
suspenseful.
it's suspenseful because you know they're gonna cheaply scare you.
Exactly.
It's like it's not scary like, let's say, Silent Hill, where it's like the game mind fucks you. This is like scary where it's like, boo. You're like, oh,
Like-
okay, loud noise, unnecessary loud noise, you bastard.
Unlike ye olde Resident Evil, where you were like, fuck, I have to go to the bathroom in the middle of the night.
Yeah, exactly. Like,
I don't
oh
want to go
God,
out
there's
there.
there's something creepy in there. Oh God, no. No, this is like literally, boo.
I get a little
Scares you.
I get a little creeped out at like when Isaac starts to lose his mind, especially when I was in the crypt and all the dead bodies were in the tubes. That freaked me out just a little bit.
Wait until you get to the children's part. There's always a children's part where there's like you're in a school or in some sort of like
there's
hospital with children, and you hear the giggling.
You went through the one part, and there's the one room is a nursery, and Chris is like, please, no babies in there. No babies.
I don't know why everyone says that. Everyone's like, God, no, not demon babies. Not demon babies.
Well, I've already killed some demon kids.
And then the demon babies come out and are like, no, Satan babies. Why do you do this? And they're always creepy.
Well, I've already killed those like weird crawly demon things. Now that I have the pulse rifle, that they go down like bitches.
What mode are you playing on? Normal?
Of course.
Yeah. It's not that hard.
No.
No.
And then I've played some DMC. Finished that.
Yeah. What'd you think?
You guys can go read my review at gamingdeath.com
true.
to know what I gave the game. But we can talk a little bit about it.
Because everyone hated the ending.
Yeah, that ending was bad.
Ending was kind of unnecessary. That's the way I see it. But it wasn't necessarily bad.
The very, very end of that game I thought was okay. It was the boss before that I was like, oh, don't tell me I'm about to fight a fucking rubble monster. Fuck, I'm fighting a rubble monster.
Yeah.
I thought it was lame.
I mean, I found him, I guess, kind of difficult just because, like, his arm thing, it had the same issue that I had with that Diablo 3 boss where he slams the ground. And whereas, like, it tells you where it's going to slam, but the hitbox is significantly larger than that.
You
think you're dodging. No, you think you're dodging, and then you get hit. And, like, I don't know. It was easy, but...
In DMC, if you're not in the air, you're doing something wrong.
No, because if you're in the air, you can only dash once.
No,
if you get stuck in the air without your dash, the only thing you can do is your little angel fly thing. Which doesn't count as a dash. It counts as angel flying.
Right.
Right, which means you can still get hit out of it.
I had no problems with the final boss. I
didn't have problems with that guy. I had problems with the last boss.
Oh, the last boss was
It was easy because I fought him for like 20 some minutes.
They spell it out to what you have to do, though.
They do not spell it out to
Yes,
you. They don't say hit this thing
with
when
this.
it's down. Yes,
Right.
with this. They just tell you like, here's some energy. I mean,
So
you have to
that
use
doesn't
it.
make you think that you're gonna have to use it?
No, because I figure kill the guy I just figured like kill both of them really fast, and then like, shit just dies. But that did not work. I had to look it up because I could not figure out exactly what to do. Because okay, first off, you're hitting the guy normally, you can't hit him, right? It bounces off. It does that stupid annoying armor thing where your like sword bounces off.
Oh, I used
So
to
I'm
have
like-
needles.
No.
When he's down already?
Yeah, like when he's like recharging.
Yeah,
I guess you could say.
the shadow dude comes by and like bodyguards him.
Yeah, exactly, right? So like I'm like, oh well, I guess I can't hit him. I like, I put one and one together. I'm like, oh, he's immune,
Yes.
right? So then I try to, kill him with that other thing before he goes down, and then he just kind of like starts blocking and then goes down. I'm like, okay, well, that's not working. And I tried everything except hitting him when he was down, just because it doesn't kind of like, it didn't spell itself out to me. Normally everything spells itself out to me for games.
I think I beat that dude in 4 minutes.
Yeah, like I could go like if you no, you beat him like 12. I think you beat him the fastest on my friends list.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, right.
Kind of stupid. I always check the leaderboards. Check the leaderboards.
My game froze. I originally beat him. I beat him really quick the first time, and my game froze as it was loading up like the last cutscene.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, "Fuck!" It just went to a black screen, and it was like the third time that game had done it for me.
Oh, that sucks.
Yeah.
I didn't get that. I didn't get any glitches. But got some weird camera issues though, like especially with like in the second level at the very end, like the level kind of shakes. And like every time, like I've done the level twice, and both times I remember like I jump and then the camera shifts. So like your character, you're pushing forward, and because your camera's facing a different way, your character just kind of like floats off the side of the map. And I'm like, oh, there goes my guy. And on what's it called, Son of Sparta mode, you take a lot more damage from falling off the map.
Oh yeah,
way more damage. You take like a whole bar and a half of damage from falling. Whereas before you'd only take like a 1/5.
I was gonna achievement hunt in that game, but the achievements, I talk about this in the review. The achievements in that game, a lot of them seem kind of unattainable.
Not unobtainable, no, because when you start a new game, you keep all your stats and stuff.
Right, but at the same time, to get on the hardest difficulty to get a triple S ranking on each level.
No, you only need a triple S ranking on Nephilim mode, which is just hard. Son of Sparta is actually harder than Nephilim mode, I think.
Right.
Nephilim mode, once you come back, you're fully powered up and everything, it'll be probably pretty easy compared to the other shit.
And Hell vs. Hell, or whatever it is. Hell. I thought there was one where you had to get a triple S on every level on Hell on Hell.
No, that'd be nearly impossible.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Mode?
Yeah.
No. There's not that achievement. I looked at them all, and it'd be really time consuming because you have to beat every single mode.
Yes.
So, yeah, but everything's easily obtainable. Like especially the triple S rank. Once you get all of the exploration done, it saves it. So like if you have all the keys and all the doors unlocked and all the soul dudes freed, that saves at 100%. So when you're playing the game, you no longer have to look for all that crap. You just need to rush through the level as fast as possible.
Oh, really?
Getting as much style, yeah.
Oh, so basically what you're saying is go back through on Human, find all the lost souls and all the keys.
All the doors, and do all the doors and everything. And then when you're doing on Nephilim, you go back through and you just rush through for style and speed. And then like you'll get triple S easy because you'll automatically triple S exploration.
Oh, see, I didn't know that.
Right. I looked into it. I did my math as I was playing.
Now, my biggest problem with DMC was the combat.
Why?
It's just too damn good.
It's so fun.
It's too damn good that therefore it makes the like platforming boring and me wanting. I was like, every time that they made you run from one area to the next or do that grapple thing, it was the platforming is really well executed. It controls very well. Yeah. It looks cool, but I was always like, all right, can I fight something now?
Yeah. See, I was telling you this, and you're like, oh, it's fine. I like the platforming. But the truth is, the game could do without the platforming. If it was just the fighting's so much fun and so versatile that you could just do with the fighting. Now, I do have a problem with the fighting.
What's that?
When they start putting those big-ass fucking guys with, even the little dudes with the shields, this, like, your stylish fighting comes to a grinding halt. Especially like the not the chainsaw dudes, but the dude with the two chains, like the two saws, and you have to hit his belly.
Right.
Like that's so irritating because it completely slows you down. Right? Because you have to like hit him twice, roll away to dodge, go back, hit him twice, roll away to dodge, go back, hit him twice, roll away to dodge. And let's say you're fighting another dude, right? And that fat guy just happens to walk along and stand right where you're about to swing at the other dude, but you're hitting him on the side. bing, your sword bounces off, and all of a sudden you like lose your memento and like your awesome combo that you're doing.
You can keep your memento. You can actually take those saw blade guys down really quickly if you throw the like chakras at them.
Oh, really?
Because it stuns him. If you charge your chakrams up all the way and then throw them at him, he'll freeze in place, and then you just run up and beat the crap out of him.
Right, and then like
the witches were the things I had problems with.
Oh, the witches were easy. Like once you get the shields off the witches, you can kill them in one combo.
Oh yeah, but I mean like
the witches. My issue with that is again, you can't lock on to something. So like, let's say you want to hit the witch with your little throwing chakram things, right? And like you throw them, and then it like auto aims to like this other motherfucker that you didn't want to throw them at, and then the witch like throws her little sword at you, and you're like, oh great, yeah, that's.
I wouldn't throw the chakrams at her. I'd just hit her fucking little sword thing back at her.
No, if you throw the chakrams, like it auto kills it. Like you don't even have to charge them. You just chuck them once, it'll break her shield.
Same thing if you hit the sword back at her, it'll break her shield and make her dazed.
Yeah, see, but that requires timing. If you just throw the chakrams, you could just dodge the sword and go hit something else while you wait for the shields to go down. I don't know. See, there's so many ways of fighting in that game. That's what's so cool about it, right?
Now I want to see Ninja Theory actually do a fighting game.
Oh, that'd be so sick. Yeah, that's why I like it. You can juggle people like and do all this stuff. It reminds me of like Marvel versus Capcom.
I really do. I'd really like to see them do like a full-fledged fighting game with that fighting system.
Oh, kind of like what's that game called that came out 2 weeks ago? Anarchy Reigns? It's similar to that, I think.
I didn't play Anarchy Reigns.
Yeah, I didn't either, but I heard people talking about it and saw a little bit of gameplay, and it's essentially that. It's Devil May Cry, but like you have like 6 people fighting each other. Except I miss like it's probably not as stylish and cool.
That's what I'm saying. Like I want that stylish combat. You know, for a fighting game, Ninja Theory could take away like the ranged guns and stuff like that, and just have it like hand to hand. But all the moves and combos and stuff, I'd enjoy that very much. So
yeah. Yeah. No, they did a really good job with this. I haven't played the other Devil May Cries. A lot of people don't like this game because they changed Dante and they reset the story.
Yeah, that's a lot of people that I know were bitching about it. I've played every Devil May Cry to
and you're okay with this?
Beat it. When I first saw Dante, I was like, what the fuck are they doing? I didn't care about the story because the story in Devil May Cry has always been fucking dumb.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm a demon. My mommy was a human, and I'm a demon. And my daddy was a demon. That makes me a half demon. Now I'm gonna go fight some demons. Okay. Oh man, this hot chick that looks like my mom that I kind of want to bang just showed up at my place. It was dumb. The story has always been dumb in Devil May Cry.
I don't like this Dante because
I love this Dante.
Like I think some of the stuff he says is cool, but like I hate like his hair. And I hate, like, his smile. Like, it's, like, obnoxious. Like, in the first level, like, he's in this haunted house type of thing in a theme park.
Yeah.
And, like...
Awesome.
Yeah, and, like, the little thing pops up, like, right when you're at the exit, right? He's like, oh, God, here we go, right? Like, the exit locks itself because you got to fight shit. And this little thing comes out, and he's like, whatever. He's like, yeah, what did he say? He's like, yeah, whatever. And then he's like, oh, you're going to die. And I'm like... the fuck?
That's
Who
Dante,
says that?
though. That's Dante.
No, but it's like the thing tries to scare him, and he's like, "I'm so badass." Yeah, whatever. That's not scary. It's like a 12-year-old trying to act cool.
He doesn't say that's not scary.
But that's what he implies, though. Like that's what he means when he says that, and it's like
right,
you're not
like
12. Like, come on. And then when he's like fighting the scuba bus,
the succubus,
right? When he fights the scuba bus. He's like he goes like fuck you, and then the scuba bus goes like no fuck you, and he's like no fuck you, and I'm like come on, what the hell are you guys awesome. Like 5 years old? Are you guys 5 years old?
Fucking hilarious.
I was like, are you guys
fuck you?
5 years old?
Fuck you, fuck you, no, fuck you, and then the battle starts, and it's awesome.
No, but come on now, like I mean, they could have come up with something funnier and wittier than that. Like no, that's a 5-year-old joke.
Well, this is the thing that you have to remember is Dante is a much younger Dante than we've seen ever.
He's not 5 years old.
No, I guess he's around 18.
No, the guy's got to be like at least 20.
No.
In his 20s. 21.
Nope.
Yep.
I'd say he's about 18.
No, because he's like openly drinking in public and stuff. Going to bars.
It's a world run by demons.
It doesn't matter. The world run by demons has to be run realistically so the humans don't know there's demons everywhere. I don't know, there's holes and there's things that Could have been done better, but good game is good. I started playing it again on Son of Sparta mode because it's so much fun.
The voice acting is really good in that game.
The voice acting is okay.
No, the voice acting is really good. I don't care if you don't like what comes out of their mouths. The voice acting is good. Are you okay over there, Dawn? You're just making lots of weird noises.
I'm sorry, I'm tired.
I'm tired.
I don't know. The game is good. I hope they make a second one.
Oh, so do I. Especially with like the new twist that they've done on Dante. I like that he's like, I am the protector of the humans.
To be completely honest, I wouldn't mind a game a year. As long as all they have to do, it's not hard. You know, keep the same engine, right? Keep the same graphics. Just make an expansion pack, essentially. I would pay for that as long as it's like the same amount of content and the combat's just as much fun. Hell yeah. Game of the year. Let's go. Devil May Cry.
I'm ready. I want to see what they're going to do for DLC.
They already announced new at the end of the month. You can dress up as old Dante, classic Dante, with the red coat and that weird ass strap like across his chest and the long hair.
Oh, they're going to give him the long white hair.
Yeah. Yeah. I think that's going to be 300 Microsoft points or 260 Microsoft points, something like that. I might get that just to, while I'm playing a game, through the game again, I can use classic Dante.
Yeah.
It's interesting. Not what I wanted for DLC. I want new levels.
I want new levels.
Trial levels would be cool.
I want to be able to play as Cat.
Whatever.
I do. I do.
I'd like to be able to play as
Virgil.
Virgil. Yeah, Virgil would be cool.
Oh no, he's too.
Could you ever play as Virgil in the other games?
Not that I remember.
Right. The only character you ever got to play other is Nero or whatever his name was in 4.
And as the chicken too.
Oh, you got to play as Trish?
No, it's not Trish. I don't think it's Trish. I can't remember what her name was.
Yeah. I don't know.
Devil May Cry 2 is the worst one. Don't play ever.
3 is the best one.
3.
I like the music in 3.
Yeah, 3.
Oh, the music in this game was cool.
Yeah.
You could have a boss rush mode.
Oh, that'd be sick. Yeah.
Really?
The bosses aren't really that hard, though, in this game.
No.
That's what I'm saying. Like, you put them all, like Castlevania style, and you put them all in rooms and in a row and try to see how many you could get through.
What was your favorite boss battle? Mine was the giant baby with the dick.
Yeah, that one was probably the most quote-unquote challenging. But, they get new moves in the harder modes, eh?
Yeah.
The first boss, that the hunter that you fight, has a new lunging move where he charges at you and he stabs the ground a lot more. Like, they really amp him up a little bit more. He was still really easy, but
I finally got my SSS ranking tonight while I was capturing stuff to do screenshots for the review. In
combat?
Yep.
It took you that long? I was getting SSS. SSS ranks were so easy to get.
I have a hard time doing it.
Why? I don't know.
Because I get up to like SS rankings and then I choke because I'd get really nervous and I just choke. I don't know.
As I'm getting higher rank, I'm like, oh man, this is so sick, and I just start doing even cooler shit. I'm like, all right, let's start integrating different shit into this. It's so much fun, like especially the fact that you can just switch weapons with the chains, pulling enemies towards you or pulling yourself towards enemies.
Yeah,
so much fun. Just thinking about it makes me want to go kill some demons.
All right, guys, go out and buy Devil May Cry if you haven't done it yet. It's really good.
It's so much fun. All right,
let's get on to some opinionated news.
I know you're sleepy, Dawn, but you got to do it.
Yay! All right,
we're getting better and better at this.
Yeah, we are. Our first bit of opinionated news is Resident Evil Revelations has been confirmed for the Xbox 360, PS3, PC, and Wii U, but will come with a $50 price tag.
Yay! Boo.
It's supposed to have like up-res graphics and lighting systems, new difficulty, and like some new stuff.
But $50. I mean,
that game's really short.
Yeah, it's built for the 3DS. Like they should. I don't know if they can make it longer. I never finished it. Did you finish it?
Of course.
Okay, well I didn't finish it, so I don't know how long it is. It was really good.
Like 8 hours.
Yeah, that's kind of standard fare though for a game nowadays. But still, like they should add like an extra 2 hours. I don't know what the hell they could do. I don't know if they do more.
They're adding a new difficulty setting, but my thing I played that game on the hardest setting that it had on the 3DS,
and it was really easy.
No, it was hard as fuck. And the last boss battle, if you don't have a shotgun, you're screwed.
Oh. Well, see, I don't know. Like, I mean, I'm gonna buy it at $50 just because I know the game is really good quality,
right?
And I'd love to get achievements for it. But $50, like, I mean, I guess I can't complain until I really see what they're adding to it. But knowing Capcom, they're just doing this to cash in.
Well, you said it best earlier today when you told me about this. It's just like Angry Birds.
Yeah, I mean, the game is available for what, $20 probably, $29 standard, and like they're just gonna release a $50 version of a game that's a year old.
But you do get to play. But you do get to play with your 360 or your PS3 controller now.
Yeah, so it'll be a lot more convenient than those stupid little slidey pad things.
Yeah.
But yeah, like Angry Birds is free on Android. Free.
But okay? I want to play it on my Xbox.
Shh, 0 cents. And then these little fuckers come along and they're like, "Oh, this is the Xbox version. You used to pay 0 cents." Okay? For the Android version, $1 for the iPhone, iPad, iPod version. This is the Xbox version. This is the same game you have for free or $1. We're just going to charge you $30 for the same game. Oh my God, $30!
That shit happens all the time,
That's just
though.
Straight up robbery.
That kind of shit happens all the time, though.
That's like you're walking down a dark alley. What's the company that makes this Angry Birds?
I don't remember.
Rovio.
Right. It's like they walk up to you and they're like, "Here's some weed," right? It's free. And then they just kick you in the balls and take your wallet and your phone and then laugh at you. That's just flat out robbery. Unbelievable. But at least this is a $30 game. That's going $50. I mean, view the price difference is kind of the same, but yeah. Whatever. I'll pay for this. I won't pay for Angry Birds.
I'll wait for this to take a price drop.
No, I want to, because I haven't beaten the game, so I'll buy it on day one. Probably.
Oh no, see, I'll wait for this to take a price drop.
You've beaten the game.
Yeah. And it's coming to PS3 and PC first, with a Wii U and an Xbox 360 release date coming later.
How much later?
No idea. And it's only digital download.
Oh, $50 digital download?
Yeah. I thought you loved that.
Oh, yeah, you should have written that in the book. Damn.
Whoa. What was that?
Ouch.
Better. Dawn just took a tumble.
Dawn, are you okay?
Yeah, I'm sorry.
It sounded like you lit yourself on fire.
No, I did not light myself on fire.
That's what it was like. It was like.
I had a very itchy spot in my back, and I tried to reach it, and my sleeve accidentally touched the microphone.
Okay, everybody. Dawn did not light herself on fire.
I am not the torch. It's all good.
What do you think about Resident Evil Revelations coming to the home consoles, Dawn, with a $50 price tag rather than a $30 price tag for a digital download?
I think it's shit, but I'm also like for larger titles. I feel like if you're gonna charge that much for it, I should have the option to buy a disc.
Exactly, that's what I was just about to say.
I want a box.
Yeah, that way you can sniff it.
Yeah, and a manual. Give me a goddamn manual.
Yeah, guys, stop cheaping out. No manuals. It's bullshit.
You can't sniff them if there's no manual.
Does No Kuni have a manual?
It does. It's in black and white, though.
That's okay. I'm okay with black and white ones.
But, like, the collector's edition is in color. The manual is in color in the collector's edition, at least the video I saw. And the one I got, I was like, yes, a color manual. So I opened it up real quick to look at it. And it was in black and white, so I just closed the case. I was like, fuck this shit. Fucking cheap bastards.
Yo, I hope Dead Space 3 has a manual.
Why? So you can sniff it?
Yeah.
I love our concerns here at Gaming Death.
And I'd like it to be in color. But speaking of Dead Space 3, do you guys hear it's going to have microtransactions?
Oh, I see what you did there.
Segue.
I did not hear about microtransactions.
So you want to buy this game for $60 and then pay us more money so that you can build different guns without actually having to do any work?
Disappoint.
I think that's so cheap.
It pisses me off.
EA?
Yes.
Yeah, EA. What the fuck? I knew EA was cheap, but I thought Activision was the cheapest. EA is starting to take a lead on this.
It's a lot of money whoring, and I'm not a fan of that either.
It's a lot like when EA sold those like booster packs for Mass Effect 3 multiplayer.
Or when you had Madden and you had to buy those like...
That's been there for a while, though.
Yeah, but...
The cards or whatever they called it to make your team any kind of decent.
Well, that's always been there.
I don't give a crap if it's always been there. I think it's cheap
and that's only one mode.
Yeah, you can play. You don't need to play that mode in Madden, but like this is like literally if you want to get ahead without having any effort, you can pay to win. Although there's no multiplayer. Well, there's co-op, but there's
co-op. Yep.
Is there multiplayer?
No, there's no competitive multiplayer, just co-op.
Okay, good.
After playing what I have so far, I'm like 2 hours into Dead Space 2, about chapter 6-ish.
Mm-hmm.
After playing as much as I've played of this, it reminds me of why I loved the first one, and I picked this one up in the first place. And I'm really, really, really excited for Dead Space 3 now.
I'm still excited for it. The microtransactions, I won't be taking part in that, but it's still, come on now. Do we really have to openly money whore like this? Like, can't like some company come up with some money whoring scheme that's like discreet? It's like, we don't really want your money, but you can give it to us if you want.
Just sell goddamn action figures and shit. Like everybody else.
Right? Like, come on now. Let's start getting some more fan merchandise, some more merchandise just in general. Like, that's what your website's for.
I'd eat Isaacos.
Right.
Wouldn't you eat Isaacos in the morning? A little bit of milk, Isaacos?
Isaacos?
Yeah.
I'd try it.
Or make like a tool belt that's like Isaac endorsed.
A sweater with the spine thing.
Oh, that'd be cool.
Just saying.
An app on the phone so that I can monitor my own air supply and life points and stuff that looks like the back of it. I think that'd be kind of cool.
Yeah, just gimmicks like that. Stupid shit that people will buy.
99 cents for a stupid like life bar suit simulator on the iPhone would sell. I bought the fucking Dead Space game that was on the iPhone for $5.
Oh, that's pricey.
Yeah, for an iPhone game that is pricey. And no controller to make him turn and run, and it's a regular Dead Space game? Come on now.
Oh, was it a regular Dead Space game? I thought it was just a puzzle game.
Nope. It was you ran, you shot, you slid, you attacked, and it took place between Devil May Cry 1 and Dead Space 1 and 2.
Nice.
DMC on the brain much? What?
Yeah.
Right. Chris, I thought Dawn was tired.
I'm very tired as well. I haven't slept. Dawn wasn't here this weekend, so I went and played Magic on Saturday night with my buddies, and I was out till 5 o'clock. I didn't get home till like 5:15 in the morning.
Damn, playing Magic for that late?
Yeah, my buddy came over at like 2 o'clock, and we went to lunch. We got Perkins. We got pie and breakfast. It was delicious. And then we went over to my buddy's house at like 3 o'clock and played from like 3 o'clock in the morning until about 4:15 in the morning. 3 o'clock in the afternoon to 4:15 in the morning.
Magic?
Yeah.
Holy shit, that's a lot of games of Magic.
The funny part of that is I was also up until 5 in the morning that night.
That's because you had a coffee colada.
Because I had a coffee colada at midnight, and
That sounds really good.
It was delicious, but I haven't been drinking much coffee, so my caffeine tolerance is shot. So I was up all night.
Oh, that's what...
But I've also not slept more than 5 hours a night since then.
Nice.
So,
wow, you guys are on point with your life right now. Like, no sleep.
All zombified.
Lots of doing stuff for the website, too, and it's exhausting. But I wouldn't have it any other way.
I can imagine. It's a good thing I don't write.
You should write.
My English is so bad. I make mistakes on dumb words.
That's fine. Dawn's our editor-in-chief. That's what she's there for.
Yeah, no, I want Dawn to sleep, not to spend all night fixing my spelling errors because that's what it will take.
Well, I do a rough edit of everybody else's stuff first.
She'll just be like, Dawn will be like, this isn't even proper English. The sentence makes no sense. And then she'll be up all night slamming her head like, what the hell did Hollow write?
It's all right. Why do you think you're executive video editor? Because you're going to help us get videos for the site up and running.
Hell yeah. Let's do it.
Yeah, I'm useless with the videos. Chris will be explaining stuff to me, and it's funny because I get a third-person perspective of some of the crap I talk to him about. Like when I talk to him about photos and Photoshop and all crap he doesn't understand, and he's like, what? Yeah, that's me in video stuff. I'm like, wait, English, please? What? What's going on here? I don't even understand. All
right, back to the news. So Gears of War Judgment has been announced that it's going to be coming with a Gears of War 1 download code. I think that's cool.
It's cool, but
we were just talking about how EA is money grubbing from microtransactions.
And these guys are giving you free shit.
These guys are giving you free shit.
Yeah, but I mean, this is kind of like I mean, it's cool, but if Gears of War was maybe on the new Xbox, or Gears of War Judgment was on the new Xbox, then it might make sense. But shouldn't everyone who likes Gears of War, who's going to probably buy Gears of War Judgment, had played Gears of War 1 by now?
Yeah, but now what you can do is you can trade in your original copy of Gears of War because now you have a download.
And get what, 10 cents for it? They probably won't even take that shit.
They take it.
And give you $1 for it.
Yeah, but it's still $1 you didn't have.
It's $1. You can barely buy a can of Coke.
Technically, it's a loss because it's whatever you spent on it to start with.
Yeah, you just get $1. So if you paid $60 for Gears of War 1, you get You spent $59 now. You saved $1. No, I mean, it's free shit. You can't complain, but I mean, I don't know. I don't know what else they could toss in there. I guess it's a really, really, really good deal for someone who doesn't own Gears of War 1 anymore.
Right.
I'm sure a lot of people have sold it by now.
Probably.
But I mean, I don't know. I'd like Gears of War 2. It's the only Gears of War I don't own.
Oh, I bought them all like right before Gears 3 came out, and I still haven't beaten Gears 3.
Oh, I have Gears 1 and Gears 3. I don't have Gears 2. Because it's like $30 still for some god knows what reason, and I refuse to pay $30 for that game, as I beat it already. But
it's like $8 down here.
Jeez, I wish I was American.
I
wish I was Japanese.
Why?
Because I want to play Project Cross Zone.
It's coming to North America.
Oh, well then.
You told me how it was coming to North America.
I know. But see, it was a segue. See what I did there?
Yeah, I did. Segue. Okay, when you first told me about this game, I could hear you orgasm from here in America. Just FYI, I could hear it.
Was that without Skype?
Yeah, that was without
Skype.
Like that was voice chat Skype.
Oh my god. This game. Oh my god.
God. Tell people about this game, Hollow. Come on now.
Okay, I think it's
for
like,
you there.
It's like some sort of strategy RPG beat 'em up. I don't know what exactly it is. It's a strategy RPG, that's for sure. But like, it has like every awesome character. Okay, Dawn, you might. Okay. Oh God. All right. So it has Street Fighter, Darksiders, Tekken, Mega Man, Ghosts and Goblins. That's all from the Capcom side. All right. It has John McClane from Die Hard. I don't know why.
Is that really John McClane from Die Hard?
It is. It says here it's from some. Oh, I guess so. It says even Bruno Der Ringer from Dynamite Deca, otherwise known as John McClane from Die Hard. I guess so, but it looks just like him. I mean, if it's not, whatever, I just say it's John McClane. But like, why John McClane? You know what? Why not? I believe it has characters from Dynasty Warriors. It has characters from Xenosaga. It has characters
from... in it. Sorry.
Yeah, there you go.
I love Rival Schools.
It has Space Ooh La La from Space Channel 5. It has Tales of Vesperia. It has a whole bunch of other anime characters. I don't know who they are, but this thing has like every awesome character ever.
I'm looking at a full character list on Giant Bomb right now. Frank West.
Link me.
Link you? I can link you,
please. Oh man, so many characters. And the fighting is what makes it so cool, because I don't know if it's, I guess, like a standard strategy RPG, but the way that they show the combat is like as if you were playing Street Fighter or like, I guess, Marvel versus Capcom, and you're just juggling your enemy in the air nonstop, like doing damage and hitting him, and like all the characters do their special moves from their game. Yeah, you got Dante from Devil May Cry,
Lady from Devil May Cry, Kite from Dot Hack, Cosmos from Xenosaga,
LOL Chun-Li,
Jill Valentine. Yeah, that's right. Resident Evil,
Mega Man and Mega Man X
Nemesis. Yeah, look at that.
I kind of want to play this, even if
Roll from Roll from Mega Man. Yeah.
There's 2 pages of characters.
Holy crap, characters.
Seth from Street Fighter. I didn't know he was in there. I don't know why they pick him, though.
See, but Cross Zone was really bad.
It doesn't matter. Look at these characters. Look at this character list. Zero.
Jill Valentine.
Yeah, Chris Redfield's in there. I'm sure Wesker's in there. I mean, why not? You got Yuri Lowell from Tales of Vesperia.
Yep. All right, maybe this game might be good.
I don't know. Oh, Juri from Street Fighter. Jesus Christ, like everyone. Heihachi Mishima, Jin Kazama from Tekken, like a bunch of characters I don't know where they're from.
Yeah, there's a whole lot of like IDK characters on here.
Yeah, see, like there's some characters I'm not sure where they're from, but the majority of the characters are all from games I love. There's no Dynasty Warriors characters.
Tron Bond's in there.
Yep. There's so many good characters. So many characters. Yeah. That's what makes this game awesome, because it has all the characters you think are cool, and they all just fight. It's just like, why not? Will the game be good? I have no idea. It's more of a fan game, I think. But I mean, the combat looks really cool. I think you should leave the link to the IGN video here in the notes for people to click on.
Okay.
So they can look at the video and look at the gameplay, because it's kind of hard to explain what this game is. It's some bizarre ass mashup.
It's Japanese.
It's very Japanese.
Rather than link to IGN, I'll probably link you guys to the official
website. Oh yeah, they might even have more.
YouTube.
All right, that sounds good. Whatever, just link them to a video so people can see what this game is about.
What Project Cross Zone is.
Yeah. All right. Okay, that's enough of that. Oh my god, it's like every character I love.
Yeah.
All in one. All the characters I think are badass.
So, Atari's American side basically filed for bankruptcy.
Shocker.
Right now.
Last game they made?
I don't know.
Shit. I knew this the other day. I'm too tired to know it now.
I was reading an article earlier today about this. Do you know that them licensing out the Atari symbol is 17% of their profits?
Wow.
That's pretty bad.
That's a lot.
Oh, Project Cross Zone's a 3DS game. I'm not sure if you said that.
Oh, yeah, we didn't say that, no, but I thought, that's your job to say all that stuff. I just nerdgasm. We all have to play our roles, Chris. God.
I'm sorry.
I don't know. Yeah. Where do you find a list of the games? What was the last game Atari made?
I have no idea. But basically what they're doing is the American version of Atari is trying to get out from underneath the English, the French, like, processing thing.
Uh-huh.
And to do that, they're filing for bankruptcy so that they can keep...
Bankruptcy.
Yeah.
Bankruptcy.
I wonder if that'll up the worth of ET cartridges.
Maybe. Yeah, that shit always goes up when the companies go out of business, or like You know, like when Nintendo, or what is it called, Nintendo Power, well, this is the last issue. All of a sudden it sells crazy.
Like $100 a piece.
You fuckers couldn't buy this shit before. Once once we're done, you assholes. Like, people are douchebags.
Yeah, it's Atari Interactive that filed for bankruptcy.
Wait, are they the people who made the games?
I have no idea. They're the ones owned by Hasbro. Excuse me, Hasbro.
I don't know. I'm really interested now to see if Atari Interactive.
No, you can get the Atari ET cartridge for like $1 on eBay.
Yeah.
Despite the fact that most of them are in a landfill in New Mexico.
No, it doesn't say any. I can't find it. But I'd be really interested to know what the last game they made was.
But I just think that it's really funny that like all these companies are filing for bankruptcy these days.
That's because no one's buying anything.
I bought Devil May Cry.
Right, but you didn't buy any No Kuni. See? But like obviously no one can buy everything.
Now I'm sad.
Well, you'll buy Ni no Kuni, but you should buy it for $60 to support them. I guess it doesn't really matter because it's you're paying the retailer already bought the game.
Yeah, the retailer already paid for the money.
Yeah, so like if you buy it for $20, then like the retail paid $60 for it. They're just selling it for cheaper, I'm assuming. I don't know. I'm not a retailer. I'm only 24. I'm not a business genius yet.
Oh, we will be. We're gonna become internet
sensation.
Famous. Yeah.
We'll be the next Lady Gaga.
No, I don't want to be Gaga.
You'll be Don Gaga. Chris will be Chris Gaga.
And you'll be Chris Gaga.
And I'll be Chris Gaga too. What the fuck? Oh. Yeah. And we'll dress
What's wrong with you?
And we'll dress really fucking stupid.
I'll wear meat.
No, Lady Gaga already wore meat.
Okay, so I'll wear ice cream. I'll wear cheese.
That sounds disgusting.
I'll wear cheese.
That is a gross day.
We'll all wear cheese at our premiere. Different types of cheese, so it'll be different flavors. I'm not wearing
cheese. You guys have fun with that.
I'm gonna buy the world's biggest wheel of cheese, hollow it out, and just like run around in it, scaring people while I run down the road.
Oh.
Wait, how will I see though?
Oh, because it'll be like one of those barrels. Like it'll only cover your body, it won't cover your head.
No, I want to get inside of it and run like a hamster.
Oh, that's a big ass wheel of cheese. Damn, that's gonna take you a while to hollow out.
I like cheese. I'll get really constipated, but I really like cheese.
How did we get to this?
No, we'll save it for your dad. He eats more cheese than anybody I know.
And that's why we're the Awesome Gaming Death Podcast.
So Atari files for bankruptcy.
Yeah.
Giant wheels of cheese.
Oh.
John Gaga, what do you think of Atari filing for bankruptcy?
I'm not answering you while you call me that.
What about you, Chris Gaga?
I think it's kind of sad. Well, it's only a little bit sad. I don't really care about Atari anymore. Like, they kind of suck now, but
you know what they need to do? They need to remake Pong for today's gamer.
They already have.
They've tried many times.
I'm pretty sure it came for free on my last iPod.
No, they really need to make Pong into a first-person shooter with a really dark backstory.
That's stupid.
And then
there's one bullet throughout the entire thing, and the way you win is by missing the dude.
That's tarded. I don't like that idea.
That sounds awful.
Or just turn Pong into a dodgeball game.
All right, now you're just being silly.
No, I'm not being silly. I'm not being facetious. I'm being practical. All right, guys. In all honesty, real talk now. There's a new bill in Congress down here in the U.S. that would make the ESRB legally binding.
Okay.
Yeah, basically they're trying to say
English.
Okay, so basically they want to be like, hey, guess what? If you sell an M-rated game or an AO-rated game to someone under the age of 17, yeah, that's $5,000 that we're going to fine you.
Good. God, I'm tired of getting yelled at by 5-year-olds on Call of Duty, like, and like yelling at them, and then they just like tell me I'm gay or something like that.
The problem with this,
and then giggle.
The problem with this is it's unconstitutional.
It is unconstitutional.
Not really. Rules are rules. Like, It's like saying like drinking and driving is unconstitutional. I should be allowed to drink and drive.
No.
American.
Basically, what it's doing is it's actually putting a hampering on creativity.
Not really. Creativity doesn't need to be violent.
No. I'm not saying just the violence and stuff. It's right. In America, we stand by our Constitution. The people that are real Americans stand by the Constitution and rights, because I'd rather be free by the standards of my Constitution than not free. Mm-hmm. So by someone dictating what I can buy and what I can't buy really rubs me the wrong way. And that's the other thing that's trying to pass through.
Can and can't buy. That's like saying, well, then like same thing with the movies. Like technically, you're not allowed to go by yourself and watch a R-rated movie if you're not the age.
Right.
But like some places will still technically sell you M-rated games if they don't give a crap. But like they're not allowed to if you're not with a parent.
I don't know. It's a hard thing. Like
our courts.
It's not like they're saying that you can't make the games.
Right, but the courts down here, when this came up in California, had already ruled that it was unconstitutional to charge somebody with a criminal thing for selling someone a video game.
I don't know. Can you be criminally charged if you let a minor into a R-rated movie?
No.
Well, that would be kind of the same thing.
Because the movie industry isn't a federal regulation. Same thing with the ESRB. It's not a federal.
So how are they supposed to pass this?
No idea. It's just in the House right now. It was brought up by Jim Matheson from Utah. He's a Republican.
Basically, it's in the first round of voting.
Yeah, basically.
Like, they're discussing it. It's not really... It's not...
I mean, it's a very, like, touchy topic because, like, parents nowadays, they go to the store, they buy their kids Call of Duty because they don't care. They don't know.
Yeah,
they kind of have an idea that the game is violent, but they don't know what like goes on.
It's not the game maker's fault, or
it's not. No,
the game. Most of the time, the game retailer's fault.
No, it's the parents' fault
for these games getting into kids that shouldn't be playing them.
Right, dumb parents are dumb
because the parents still have to be like, "Oh, here's your $60. Yeah, you can buy that."
Exactly.
Yeah. It's the parents' fault. It's always been the parents' fault. Like,
but
it's just so weird to think of the inflation of that. Like, could you imagine? I don't know. When I was a kid, my mom was not giving me $60 for anything.
Right, but like, you know, sometimes they would be like, "Oh, here's a birthday present. Here's $60." You'd go out. Let's say Dawn, little baby Dawn, little, 10-year-old, 12-year-old Dawn was all excited for the new Call of Duty. I know you hate Call of Duty, Dawn, but
I guess let's use Castlevania. It's rated M these days.
All right. Is it? All right, perfect. M-rated Castlevania is coming out. Dawn is 14 years old. She's all like in elementary school and whatnot, and she's all excited.
At 14, she's in elementary school?
High school.
High school and 14?
Yeah.
Sure? No. High school at 15, 16.
14 is freshman year.
Whatever.
Well,
I've been out of high school.
I was a sophomore when I was 14.
I don't know why the hell you guys remember this crap. Anyways, excited little Dawn goes to the store, buys the game. The game is extremely violent, and like Dawn's parents, they have no idea that little Dawn is playing extremely violent Castlevania.
No, my parents were extremely aware of, I don't know, whatever gaming I got to start to do in high school, because I was like, fuck you guys, I'm going to buy shit with my own money. Mm-hmm. What I'm more amused by is that they're all cool with clamping down on video games, but there's still like barely any touch on what parents let their kids do on the internet.
But that's not the discussion right now. The discussion is the violence in video games and the effects it has on children.
Right. The problem, the full issue comes down to the parents and the fact of how much common sense the child has.
Exactly. You have to do it by a case-by-case basis. Like, me, myself, I've been playing M-rated games since I was like 6.
Right.
My
And
entire
you've
life,
never
I played
done
Unrated.
anything
No,
violent.
no. Hold on. Let's go back on a second. When you were 6 years old, there was no such thing as an M-rated game.
94. No, yeah,
Doom.
94 is when the ESRB came in.
Doom.
So I was 8.
Doom. It was Doom, right? Yeah, it was Doom.
Mortal Kombat Night Trap.
Mortal
First
Kombat.
time.
That's
We're the
why
first-
there's an
we're the first-
ESRB.
No, Night Trap is the reason there's an ESRB.
No, Mortal Kombat isn't it?
No, Mortal Kombat is why we have ESRB.
Actually, if you look up the original hearings that happened for it, the game that a lot of people were persecuting was Night Trap. Because
Stop
it was.
being an obnoxious know-it-all.
I'm not.
No, you really are.
I'm sorry. I don't mean to be an obnoxious know-it-all. I wrote a paper on the effects of violence and the whole violence in video games ESRB thing 6 times in my life. I've written a different thing about it.
Objection.
So
For a second, you were that obnoxious know-it-all dude.
I'm sorry. I don't mean to be.
I'm gonna push up in my glasses.
No, my glasses are over
Look
there.
down my nose at you.
No,
I
I'm
have
not
you
trying to.
wrong, and I know all these things.
I'm not trying to say that, but I've never gone out and like blown someone's head off. I've never stabbed anybody.
No, but some kids are stupid.
What we need in America is mental health reform, not violence, because violence is everywhere.
No.
People need to stop blaming, video games, movies, what's on TV for the shit that's going down.
Sometimes the shit that goes down is because of that, but because people have no common sense. Now, everything would be okay if the world wasn't so full of lower and lower and lower amounts of common sense every day. Except as more people are born, the dumb people teach their children to be dumb, and the children become dumber, and then the children have children who become dumber and dumber and dumber, and eventually everyone is a fucking moron.
I saw Idiocracy. It's a good movie.
So, we have a lack of common sense nowadays. This is why...
I don't even know if it's just common sense.
No, it's common sense. It's overall, it comes down to common sense.
And it's also mental health, especially here in America.
No.
I don't know.
It's not mental health. It's straight up common sense. Lack of just thinking.
Well, the shit they're blaming on video games,
other than myself,
the shit they're blaming on video games a lot of the time has much more to do with mental health. But that also has to do with a bunch of different factors. Mental health treatment has a certain stigma to it, which is still unresolved, which people need to really let go and get over. And there is no shame in going to therapy. There is no shame in seeing a shrink.
Because you really have to have something mentally wrong if you can't at the age of 17, if you can't tell the difference between, I'm playing violence in a video game, I shouldn't do this in real life.
Right.
There's definitely something wrong in your head. And you should see somebody.
Really bring it down to it. I wouldn't say no crime has been brought because of video games.
No, video games are a product of a violent society.
Accidents have occurred because of video games. It was like some kid who killed his friend with a gun because they were playing Halo or something. They were pretending to play Halo and the gun wasn't unloaded and he accidentally shot his friend.
Yeah, but how old was that kid?
They were young. They were
little
10.
kids. Yeah, I remember that story.
Halo in the first place.
All right, there you go. But they didn't cause any crime. Well, I mean, I guess in the long run, it's a crime. But he didn't mean to do it. He didn't purposely go oh my God, I love Halo. I'm going to go shoot everyone.
Yeah.
Right? He did it by accident. He didn't mean to kill his friend. He shouldn't have been playing IRL Halo in the first place. He shouldn't have been playing Halo. But,
I don't know. I think some of
his friend an alien? Did he bleed blue?
No, probably not. His friend was probably a little boy who bled red and his parents were really sad.
Yeah, that's fucked up. Don't let your kids play M-rated games unless they're mature enough for it. And as a parent, make sure that you know what your kids are doing at their friend's house.
Well, the other thing is, part of that is, parents should, I don't think it's all on them, but I think they should have, have a chat.
Who else is it on then, Dawn?
I've seen like I've seen your mom do with your brother, like, hey, this game has shooting. This is not real. In real life, this is not okay.
Right, but that's, again, that comes down to common sense and decent parenting. You shouldn't have to tell your kid shooting is bad. The kid, automatically when you're parenting your child, you should teach them kindness and nice things. You shouldn't have to go like, hey, these are bullets. These kill people. This is bad. The kid should put one and one together and be like, okay, well, I shouldn't have to like want to kill someone with a gun. Right? It comes down to parenting. It always does come down to parenting, but I know what you mean, Don.
For a while, it'd be funny if he was watching you play a game. It'd be like, oh, are those the bad guys? And it's like, well, sort of. Well, then why are you shooting them if they're only sort of bad guys? And it's like, how do I explain to an 8-year-old kid that sometimes people are only sort of bad guys?
Yeah, my brother's 9. He plays Call of Duty single player and he plays Red Dead Redemption.
Right.
And he's more excited about drinking than than I think he'll ever be about wanting to own a gun.
Yeah, which is terrible.
I don't know what's worse.
That's
owning and wanting to shoot people with a gun is definitely worse than wanting to get drunk.
Right. Either way, you have the potential. I would say from a 9-year-old being excited to drink.
Right. I completely and totally understand that. But Dawn, you said that you can't just put it on the parents. So who else do you put it on?
I mean, you put it on the kid, but the kid's just a kid, right? The kid's like, even though they know what they're doing, they don't really know what they're doing.
A child can't really comprehend the ramifications of his current actions.
Exactly. Not for the long run.
Right. It's the same thing with like we said, like say someone that has a mental illness.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Like a child can shoot someone and they won't understand what they're causing. Right? They don't understand that they're physically hurting someone. They don't understand they're taking life. They don't understand they're affecting other people as well.
Right.
Like they know that they're shooting someone, but they don't know.
People have way too little faith in what kids know and don't know. When I was 8 years old or whatever, I definitely knew that if you shot somebody, that was bad.
Yeah, and that's thanks to your parents.
Yeah, exactly. Your parents taught you good from bad. Hence why you're not like, dealing in the streets and being a homie G and doing a whole bunch of other crap that you shouldn't be doing.
It's okay if you want to be a homie G.
I'm constantly hanging with my homies in the hood.
Right, you're hanging with your homies in the hood, selling drugs, carrying your gun around, just in case the other gang comes along and does a drive-by, because that's what healthy good people do.
I saw a documentary about gang shootings, and they had this giant breakout shooting, and what it basically broke down to, this one gang tagged a wall in the other gang's territory. So basically, this one dude wrote his name on what this other group of people considered their shit.
Yeah, it's all respect.
And I was like, LOL, what?
And it's all unnecessary.
Exactly.
Hence why those people, unfortunately, probably weren't raised the best way.
It blew my mind. I was like, wait, this wasn't like a revenge for somebody's brother or something. This was because somebody wrote their name on somebody else's wall. What?
You don't see completely sane bankers that work down in the city whose parents helped them raise and have a college education going on killing shooting rampages
because the other bank stole their client or something.
Well, it might happen, but I mean that's where
he's definitely not mentally healthy.
That's where your mental health comes in.
Right.
But these people, people who live on the street shooting each other because of someone spray painted on their wall, those people aren't mentally ill. They're just poorly raised to good society. They don't care about anyone else but themselves. It's kind of greedy if you think about it. People are greedy. Yeah, people are greedy. They have no concern of anyone else but themselves. That's the problem.
And this whole issue with video games and violence and causing all this, we're a young medium. We're a young form of entertainment, and we have to take it like every other form of entertainment has taken it. Jazz music, rock and roll,
Books,
TV, books. Everybody's taking it.
Kick it old school.
Yeah.
Books.
Every form of entertainment has taken this and been the scapegoat for this. And it's just, we just have to keep fighting and showing people that it's not our medium, it's not what we're doing that is causing the violence to happen. Violence in video games is a product of a violent society, and that's what us as humans and in human nature we are. We are a violent race.
Right.
We like to be the quote unquote hero. And that's why a lot of us play video games. We escape to be that hero and do shit that we never would in real life. But then every once in a while, you have that kid or that crazy guy that goes, you know what? I did that in the video game. You know what? I'm going to try to do that in real life.
I don't think hero is the word you're looking for.
What
hero involves helping people and being nice.
Right. In a video game, you do help people.
Right.
Not always. Sometimes the protagonist is an asshole who likes to shoot people.
I think the word you're looking for
Duke Nukem is not a hero.
Yes, he is. He saves Earth from aliens.
Kills aliens.
Whatever.
Pick people.
He doesn't shoot humans ever.
The word you're looking for is top dog. Everyone wants the human society. Everyone wants to be on top, like the
alpha.
The alpha. Yeah, exactly. The alpha. No, people don't care if they're the hero or not, as long as they're on the top and no one can hurt them. That's the problem. Exactly. We don't want to live together. We all want to dominate.
Exactly, and that's what's wrong with most of Western civilization.
Right, America.
Canada too. Come on now, Mexico.
A little bit less.
Mexico. Come on.
Mexico.
Drug
a little
lords?
bit.
Come on.
Well, drug lords, yeah, but not everyone in Mexico. Right.
The UK? You're going to tell me that not everybody in the UK wants to be top dog?
Oh, yeah. UK actually, I'd say, is almost worse than America.
The only reason they don't have as many...
What? You don't like my soccer team?
Exactly.
I can't do a British accent right now. That was a terrible attempt.
Are you trying to tell me that you do not like my soccer team?
Thanks, Hugh Jackman. That's not even just the UK, though. That's like all the rest of the world.
No. But in the UK, they actually... fight.
They'll beat each other's ass.
They do that shit in South America too.
Not as much.
Yes, they do.
No.
Yeah, they do.
The UK is the worst for that.
And the only reason that you don't hear about more soccer-related shootings is because handguns for the public are outlawed in the UK.
I wonder why.
Well, they don't fucking shoot each other. They just kick the crap out of each other and call it a day.
You can't buy a gun here. You can't buy a gun here in Canada.
What about hunters and stuff?
I think there's some really bizarre rule for hunting rifles, but no one owns a gun. You can't just go to the store and buy a gun. Like
Walmart doesn't carry guns in Canada?
No. Hell no. We carry like airsoft guns.
Can you buy a BB gun in Canada?
Airsoft guns?
Yeah, well, a BB gun's air pump. Shoots BBs.
Airsoft guns? Okay. That's like the only thing you can buy. I don't even think they sell paintball guns at Walmart. Like you have to go to a paintball store to buy a paintball gun.
That's basically how you do it.
So I guess it's kind of like Walmart down in Jersey. There's no guns there either.
I wonder why.
I can walk into the Walmart that's literally 15 minutes from the house, walk in, go to their sporting goods section, sign a piece of paper, wait 12 hours for my clearance to check, and walk out with a shotgun.
Yeah. Why do you need a shotgun?
Because,
just in case someone decides to walk onto your property.
My old job,
you have all the right to kill them.
Well, the reason that it's in our Constitution, the right to bear arms, is not to shoot intruders. It's not to hunt. It's so that if we ever needed to, and the government tried to oppress us,
we could make a militia.
We could form a militia and rise up against the government.
Right.
If they tried to be tyrannical. That is why it's in the Constitution.
I mean, back then is kind of like it didn't make sense. Now it makes sense because the government's got crazy shit. And even if you guys all had guns, you guys would get destroyed by the
army. They
have
nuclear missiles.
Well, they're not going to nuke themselves.
And helicopters.
Yeah, and that's the thing. They have lots of jets.
What
Hence
about
why
bio-warfare?
They wouldn't do that.
That shit's scary.
They wouldn't do that.
Yeah, they're not going to... Okay, the U.S. isn't going to nuke itself to stop people from fucking rioting, but, like... they'll drive the tanks up and down the streets and destroy everything. Sure.
They'll run over some people. It'll happen.
Oh yeah, they'll shoot some people, drop some bombs, but they're not going to nuke.
No,
it's a little excessive.
But yeah, so let's keep our shotguns and try to shoot it at a tank and see what happens.
Yeah, that's not gonna. But like, okay, I still don't see the logic behind people being allowed to own guns. I get like that it's to. I guess you could say it in the long run. It comes down to it's to defend yourself, right? If the government tries to do something, you can defend yourself. If someone comes to attack you, you can defend yourself. At the same time, it's openly available so that anyone can go around and do stupid shit. You never hear of these things happen in Canada and other countries, really, often.
Here's the big problem, though, that you have with like us in America, because we already have such. The gun is already ingrained in our society. The only thing passing gun laws is really going to do is keep guns out of law-abiding citizens' hands, because criminals don't care what laws they are.
That's what I was just about to get to that. Like in Canada, if you really want a gun, I mean, you could dig deep and like go down some like shady ass like alleyways and you can find yourself a gun. If you really want to, but like again, you'd be going way against the law, right? Like you ban guns, it's going to be the same thing as when they banned alcohol. If you want fucking alcohol, you're going to you're damn right find alcohol, like one way or another, right? There's no way you're going to stop it.
All right, I'm going to move on from this topic. Okay. I think we've said enough on it. Yeah,
it's a good topic. Damn,
shooting is bad.
Shooting is bad. ESRB.
Keep policing I think that we need to just keep policing ourselves with the ESRB.
We just need to just be warned what we're buying.
I think that if they wanted to put the labels a little bit larger on the back of the box, I can understand that.
Because they're pretty big in the UK. The ESRB labels are pretty fucking big.
Isn't it
and
Peggy?
Colorful.
It's Peggy and
it's some other thing. Yeah, it's not ESRB, but it's big. It's very big and colorful too.
Is the ESRB who rates this stuff in Canada too?
Yeah.
Okay.
North America, I'm assuming, and South America maybe too.
Maybe.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I think so.
All right. Last thing for tonight. Sony. There's rumors out there that Sony's going to ditch the DualShock with the PS4, and the new controller is going to have a touchscreen and biometrics.
I decay how I feel about that.
Explain what a biometric.
It can, by holding the controller, it can tell you like your temperature, your heart rate, that kind of stuff.
Oh, okay, so it's really dumb. It's a gimmick.
Like the Fearmaster. Yeah, it's a gimmick.
All right.
I think Sony's fucking retarded if they do that.
Yeah, I think all they need to do is make their little analog sticks better and keep the DualShock.
I think what they need to do is go back to the PS2 shoulder buttons. I have really big hands. I pinch my fingers in the R2 and L2 buttons a lot when playing on the PS3. The PS3, right? Because the R2 and L2 buttons wrap down.
Yeah, they're not very good. Like you would think they're good, but they're like awkward.
Yes. But I think that's why I like the 360. I've come to really customize myself with the Xbox 360 controller. I think it's one of the most comfortable controllers I've ever held.
Yeah, me too. Like besides, I like the PS4. I just can't stand the fucking analog sticks. Like they're like sponges. Like they just absorb all the grease from your fingers, and like they just become slippery because there's no little rubber nipples, and it's rounded in a way so that like you push forward and your finger's just gonna slip right off.
Oh yeah, I know.
It's not a very smart controller in that sense. I like how it's smaller though.
Yeah.
I like playing RPGs on that thing because the controller fits really snugly. It's like not. I don't know.
I like the control sticks on the Vita a lot.
I do too. Yeah, they're like a combination of like the two. I don't know. They have a nice rubbery thing on there that's not like a sponge.
Oh, I know.
Your finger grease.
I think I'm actually holding my Vita right now. I really, really, really enjoyed these control sticks.
Yeah. I don't know what they would be like if they were bigger though, but
they have a nice spring to them too.
Yeah, no, it's because the PS3 ones are extremely loose. Like they have that spring that springs back, but it's like there's no resistance. Like the Xbox analog sticks have way more resistance.
Right.
And a screen, like, I mean, I get that PS3, like Sony's copying Nintendo like 1-to-1, but like, come on now, it's not like Let's go like 1 to like half. Let's only copy half of their shit. Let's not like straight up like, oh, let's put a controller. Like, oh, Nintendo's putting a screen in their controller. Oh, we're gonna do that too. Let's go.
Just do something with the Vita. Have the Vita have some sort of connection with it.
I'm sure they will. I'm sure they'll find ways to integrate it.
I hope so.
They need to drop the price on the Vita and integrate that shit with the PS4 hard.
Mm-hmm. I've seen people on Facebook all the time, especially today. I had somebody tell us how he was selling his Vita.
Because there's no good games?
Because there's no games coming.
Yeah. I mean, people didn't sell their PS3 when the PS3 was complete ass for the first like 3 or 4 years that it was out. The PS3 was terrible for the first 3 or 4 years.
Yeah, it was.
I would say.
Yeah, I remember because Chris wanted one and I wouldn't buy it for him.
Yeah,
I bought mine with Metal Gear Solid 4. I'll be honest.
Until after they released trophies, I guess that was a little bit after Killzone 2 came out. That's when the PS3 slowly started to pick up. But the PS3 was ass until like last year. Complete ass. But all those people kept their PS3 because they were like, PS3 is the shit. Xbox sucks.
Yeah, a lot of Sony fanboys.
Yeah, and then like the Vita comes out and it's like, it's been a year and the game has no games. This is a piece of shit and a failure. It's like, dude, come on, let's calm down a little bit. It's like, yeah, it doesn't have a lot of games. The fucking 3DS didn't have a lot of games until recently. Like, you know,
I haven't touched my 3DS in like 3 months. It's ridiculous.
Yeah, I haven't touched my 3DS in a while either because there's just nothing really coming out for it.
It's like, oh, I'm not at con. There's no street passes. I've got nothing to do on here. Fuck it. My regular DS has way longer battery life.
It does. Oh, the 3DS battery life's so bad.
It is. It's horrible. It's like, 2 hours if you're lucky. What the fuck?
and if you put it to sleep, like if you just close it without turning the game off, that battery life's like what, a day?
Yeah.
It's really bad.
Wait, what was that?
The battery life on the 3DS when you put it to sleep is like a day, maybe 2 at tops.
I haven't plugged my DS in like 2 weeks and it's still okay.
Your DS?
No, my 3DS. No, that I don't have a regular DS.
Lies.
No.
Complete lies.
No, he doesn't anymore. He traded it.
No. Like I'm saying, it's complete lies that it still has battery and you put it to sleep.
No.
I'm pretty sure your 3DS is plugged in there, babe.
Nope, it's not. I'm actually going to pick it up right now.
I'm pretty sure it's plugged in.
How can it still have
blinky?
battery?
It's blinky red right now, but
like I would play my 3DS games.
See? There's my 3DS.
Whatever.
What are you playing?
Mario.
Oh. But yeah, no. I put my 3DS in. Okay, don't start playing.
I'm sorry, I had to kill something.
Okay. But like I plug in the 3DS and the like I have it fully charged. I'll play for like an hour. I'll just close it and I'll go to sleep. The next day I'll come up and the battery life will be half gone just from it sitting there. I don't know how Chris is still up after a week.
I don't know.
It's
Mine's
magic.
ass like that too.
Yeah, his must be like some special version that they secretly released a couple, like, and every 100 3DSs that they released, there was one that had a good battery life.
Mine's a Zelda 3DS.
That could be it. I don't know.
I don't know.
My 3DS's battery life is complete ass compared to my Vita's.
You also have a later, because that Zelda one came out later, where, Hollow, I don't know if yours is from
I bought
release.
mine when Mario came out, the first one. The what's it called? Mario Land? 3D Mario
3D Land?
Yeah, that thing. I bought mine. It came bundled with that.
Mine's from launch.
Yeah, mine's like after the price drop. Shortly after the price drop.
Mine's from launch, so I have the ambassador program and everything, but it's pretty much ass.
The battery life is a joke. The Vita, on the other hand, you could put it to sleep for like 3 to 4 weeks and it will not run out of battery life.
Oh, I wish my PSP has ass battery.
Oh, I bought the upgraded battery on my PSP. That's another thing. I hope the battery life on the controllers is hella good. Oh, how about you give us a longer fucking cable, Sony, when we buy a PS4 to charge our controllers?
Stupid short.
It's like 2 feet.
You know what the stupid part is? I ended up giving Chris a wire for that. The wire that came with my camera to go to my computer was longer than the one that they gave you for your friggin' PS3.
Yeah,
I was like, most people sit right next to their computer and attach the wire.
Most people sit at least 6 to 7 feet away from their PS3.
Yeah, and most people sit, that far away from their PS3 to use it. And it's like, what is this 3-foot cable for exactly?
It's
I don't know.
Charge your shit,
Yeah, you gotta sit on your TV while charging it.
Chris is gonna kill me. I almost threw it out once. I was like, oh, we have an extra one of these cables? We don't need that.
Yeah, I did almost kill you. You got a problem? Sometimes you need to be killed. Not my fault.
I'm excited for them to reveal the new systems. I really am.
Yeah, me too.
I really can't wait. I want to know what they're offering.
Ugh.
All right, let's call it a night.
Let's wrap this bitch up.
You guys sound sleepy.
I'm sorry. Yeah, I was playing Mario.
I told you to shut it off.
I'm sorry.
Don, go punch him in the nose.
You don't listen to me.
If you guys want to, we can't get the emails tonight, and I apologize that I think we got a few in. Next week we'll get to them, but if you want to send us an email, you can send us an email to podcast@gamingdeath.com. Follow us on Twitter, twitter.com/gamingdeath. Like us on Facebook, facebook.com/gamingdeath. And check out our YouTube. What is it? YouTube.com/gamingdeathvideo. And definitely go check out the site, gamingdeath.com. And
it's really cool.
It is fucking awesome. But I think that's going to do it for tonight. I'm Chris.
I'm Dawn.
I'm Chris, too.
Good night, everybody.
Night.